Hey everyone, we're fucking back. Last time, the fucking video cut out, as one would expect from a video of mine. Let's lower the volume a little bit. So last time, the video cut out as we were about to enter the DLC. So, we'll do that now, I guess. So, I just ate, so I'm a little full. So it might be a little bit slow, so forgive me for that. Anyways, that's pretty gross. And we're in the DLC. So, oh shit. As to how this is going to go, I honestly don't know. Because I would say the DLC is probably the hardest part about this game, I'd say. For the first Dark Souls game, at least. So I'm a little bit worried that I might get stuck on some parts. Specifically, Oolacile, which we'll see later. Which isn't too bad. And speaking of not too bad, the first boss, Sanctuary Guardian. I fucking hate this boss. It's really annoying. It doesn't sit still. It doesn't calm down. Just really annoying. I don't like it. It's like, what if we put a fucking Bloodborne boss in a game that isn't Bloodborne? You know, kind of like Dark Souls 3. Shit. Or how everything has like a flailing attack. And shit's way faster than you. But it still does Dark Souls amounts of damage. So it's not that great, in my opinion. Oh well. I'm gonna get hit. Fuck you. Free hit. This boss honestly isn't that hard. It's not. It's just annoying. I missed. Gonna go for it again. It's fine. Honestly. Boop. Boop. He just launched me into the air. That was weird. It just does not give you a lot of time to do much. Bitch. See? Easy. GG. GG, shake my hand. That's Sanctuary Guardian. And he gives you a soul, which does nothing except give you more souls. Which, at this point in the game, doesn't even give you that much. So yeah, he's a pretty, excuse me, a little bit burpy. Like I said, I just ate. But he's not really difficult. He's more just like, if you're entering this place for the first time, he's a bit of a roadblock. Actually, I'd say he's quite a roadblock, because I remember when I first started playing this game, I did have some trouble with that boss. He's not the hardest thing in the world, but he's pretty annoying. Especially if you're underleveled. So yeah. Honestly, what's interesting about what's interesting about the Sanctuary Guardian is that his soul looks different compared to any other thing in this game. Also, I did not use my fucking fire creeper soul. Whoops. I should probably use that next time. Or when I have a chance. I'll probably do it off screen. Because I don't think I'm gonna have time to do it before I have to cut off the video. But yeah, the icon for it looks different compared to any other soul in this game. And, honestly, I think I'm just gonna fucking, do this just in case, because this area's not that difficult, but it can be a little bit. So let's just do that real quick. I don't really have anything to talk about. I guess I like this area. Oh, and by the way, there's an NPC over there. I'm not gonna bother, because it doesn't really... Her name's Elizabeth the Mushroom. She doesn't really do anything. She just gives you context about the DLC, what your objective is, and she also sells you some stuff, but you don't really... I don't really need any of it, so I'm not gonna bother. And this is the first part of the DLC. The Royal Wood, I think? Or Sanctuary Wood? Royal Wood, okay. So, this place is supposed to be Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin in the past. So that's pretty cool. Fucking dickhead. I guess these are supposed to be those plant things we see in the... Excuse me. Those are supposed to be the plant things we see in the base game. You know, after they've gone feral, I guess. They're not really so much a problem. These guys, though. Oof. Yeah, I really don't want to block their stuff. More just run away. Or, you know, dodge, I mean. You could also run away, that's also viable. What the fuck? Oh. Not too much of a problem. They just hit really hard. Oh shit. And they also have a follow-up, so be careful. And we're good. Okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. So yeah, not the biggest problem in the world, but they can be. Oh god. I honestly kinda just want to run. Fuck it, let's do it. Because there's not really anything too interesting, just maybe some like twinkling titanite. I mean, you could also find their armor spread about this area. This place is cool. Look at all these orange flowers. That's cool. You know what else is cool? Probably should have saved that for a second. This is cool. So, earlier in the game, very early in fact, I think in part 2, you may remember when we entered Undeadburg, and that a red big-ass drake did pretty much what that dude just did, where he like flies on down in front of you. They basically do the same thing, except with there's a minor difference. The drake kind of just jumps in and then flies away immediately, whereas that guy, who's called Calamite, by the way, these guys don't have shirts. Where Calamite, he lands and he just stares at you for a second, which to me, like, I'm no psychologist, I'm no like person that studies others' behaviors or anything like that. I'm just going off what I know, but I'm pretty sure that might be a signal that Calamite might be intelligent. Like, he's not just a feral lizard that just eats shit for fun, or you know, eats shit because, you know, that's in its nature. Hello, Bloodborne. But I also just think, I think it might be intelligent. That's just my theory, I guess. I don't know if there's really any purpose of him being intelligent or not. But that's just the way I have seen him. By the way, here's an armor of the big stone guys we can find around. And by the way, this is a shortcut. The entrance, or the bonfire, is like right across there. Speaking of which, we're gonna send this right back up. For no reason in particular. Need a burp. Oh, fucking hell. It's probably not a good idea to eat right before recording, but I had the opportunity.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange
So,
land. But at least
this
now
guy
there
is
are
called
two of
Marvelous
us.
Chester. He sells some stuff. He invades you later on. Uh, and I guess he's kind of cut content. So is the Sanctuary Guardian, and so is Calamite, kind of. They were. They had a very, like. They had the base for them in the. In the base game, I guess. Like, they had the model, they had some AI, they had animations. But they didn't really know where to use them or how to use them to properly implement into the game, so they kind of just, like, didn't use them for a while. Then they had the opportunity, and they're like, hey, let's
So
just use it.
long.
So, like, for Chester in particular, he looked kind of like this, except without the coat and the hat. He had, like, a grinning face. I don't think you can really see it in the recording because it's so ghetto. But he didn't have the hat, he didn't have the coat, and he had his Y-hander instead of, like, this crossbow he uses later on. He's bizarre, I guess. He has a little spin kick, so that's pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool? It's your boy, fucking Artorias, the guy the DLC is named after. So there's very few cutscenes I cut when that I skip when I play through this game by myself. This is one of them. The others are Ornstein and Smo and Manus. I guess you could say those three are my favorite bosses in the game. I'm turning the volume up a little bit. So Artorias is pretty cool, very popular character. Oh, that attack's not that bad. It just, like, staggers you, I guess. That attack's pretty dangerous, though. So Artorias isn't too difficult, I'd say. But it can be tricky. Oof. 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 I have difficulty dodging that attack. So, like, characters where I don't use a shield, that can be a bit of a problem. Speaking of a bit of a problem, when he does this, just rush him. Because if you don't, he does a body explosion, and he buffs himself. Also, that attack he just did, pretty dangerous as well, because he could... Holy shit, that's cool. Or he could do that thing multiple times in a row. That one. Let's see if he does it again. There he does it. Yeah, he can do that quite a couple of times. So be careful about that. Oh, fuck it. Oh. Oh, he's gonna buff. Yeah, you're gonna have to be really careful when you heal against this guy. Oh shit. Don't know how to blow. Oh, there we go. A little bit belated, but I usually bow to Artorias. He's pretty cool. Oh, who cares about that? So yeah, Artorias is not too difficult. He can be tricky if you're a first-time player, but oh fucking hell. Excuse me. But it can be really tricky. Even for veteran players, I see that sometimes they kind of have a little bit of trouble against him. So that's a bit of a show of, Artorias, I guess. Although here's a body he threw across with all the blood marks. Honestly, another thing about it, I think this is one of the few times you see blood in this game. Because it's not like a very, despite being M-rated, there's not a lot of blood, or a lot of like excessive blood or gore or like anything like that in the series, but hey. And also you have all this blue abyss shit, which, we came from that because Artorias threw the body at us. And this trail goes through here, so Artorias came from there. And in here we have something that nobody uses. Battle of Stoism Gazebo. So this is PvP stuff. God damn it. And you know what's funny? So this whole thing was meant for like PvP, fight player, like 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and free for all. And that's a leaderboard thing, I think. So you have this area dedicated for PvP that the devs went out of their time to make. But then players were like, nah, that shit's dumb. And they just PvP right outside here. This is the PvP area of this game. This is, if you want to fight people on Dark Souls, this is where you should go. It's a high level area, so you could have a pretty solid build. And, it's a pretty nice arena, unless, someone invades you to invade and not, like, duel, so they'll, like, run away and go through all this area. Excuse me, I'm really fucking burpy. $82, fucking hell. So this is probably the most important bonfire in this game, or at least in the DLC. Because this is a bonfire you use to run through this whole area, and then a shortcut, and then to the boss, if you have the shortcut for that. So yeah, that's pretty good bonfire. It's used for like 3 things. So I would definitely say to raise it to the max. Oh yeah. I have like 20 more minutes to record before my camera dies. My camera, I mean my phone, because I'm ghetto like that. But here we go. Probably the hardest area in the game. Odlazile Township. This is the thing that Artorias threw at us. I don't know what the fuck they're called, like corrupted citizens or something like that. I don't know. So these things aren't too dangerous, except for the fact that the game swarms you with them sometimes. They're like more advanced hollows, I guess. Oh god, I need to sneeze. They can kind of decimate your shields. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Hey, an item. God damn it. Sorry about that. Hey, Titanite shards. I don't know why they gave you Titanite shards, but they do. That's a shortcut for later. Oh god, that hurt my chest. I don't know if you could hear it, but sometimes in this area you hear screaming. So that's pretty spooky. By the way, the fact that this whole place is collapsing into the abyss, that's pretty spooky too. This whole area is pretty fucked, honestly. Like, aside from just being difficult, I'd say, it's also probably, in my opinion, the scariest area just because it's like, it's just fucked, man. We're like the only other scary areas I could think of are like, I guess, Tomb of the Giants. Oh fuck! Actually, speaking of scary things, this thing. Thought I rolled. Evidently, I did not. Thankfully, those things only died one hit, it seems. Oh, that was a two-hand, or a heavy attack though, so I might still need 2 normal swings. But typically those like wizard things, they have less health, but they're much more dangerous than these like standard ones. Oh fuck, okay, so this place now, here we have Chester, the fucking asshole. Oops. Bitch. Easy. Oh, bloated head, that's cool. Yeah, you can just pick up their heads sometimes. Even the sorcerers have more like... I don't know. These things are fucking gross, by the way. Oh, fuck. I'm just trying to think. Let's just do this, honestly. So what you're going to do is drop down here. Oof. Item is optional. God, I'm burpy as hell. Lizard that I always miss. Not gonna bother with them right now. So, turn this up for a moment. Let there be light. So there's this very ominous thumping, which I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to hint that you're supposed to do something here, but you use the skull lantern or the light sorcery. This opens up, and here you have a very important item, the silver pendant. So what this does is it blocks dark sorceries at its infinite use. And that light blocks dark sorceries. So like those black things that these bloated heads use. Also, I just realized how loud the volume is. Whoops. And I could do a little. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, y'all like Minecraft? Anyways. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, they updated that shit. And apparently they made the fucking worlds bigger. Like vertical wise, they're bigger. So you can go deeper and higher, so that's cool. Also, apparently they're gonna put frogs in the game, so that's cool. I like frogs, they're pretty derpy. There's a guy over here. Good. Somehow he survived. And this should be fun. Just time this. There we go. Oh, don't fall off. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Gonna drink just in case. And that like double arm uppercut or whatever the fuck they do just decimates your shield. Well, not by much, but like if you don't have a lot of like stamina or shield stability, which is what determines how much stamina consumption an enemy's attack does on your shield, they can fuck your shit up. These things are dropping more items than I thought they would. A lot of tiny shards. I mean, I guess if I wanted to last minute change my weapon, I could do that. And this is one of the most dangerous areas in this game. This room. There's 2 sorcerers, I think. One down there, one up there. And right after this is another really dangerous area. Let's see if we just, oop. I think the one up there noticed me. Yep. Oop. Bitch. Oh fuck. Bitch. There we go. Oh fuck. Okay, she fell down. Boop. How are you still alive? It's fine. Yeah, problem with this place is that usually I find that I need 2 swings to kill these guys, usually. Oops. Bitch. Oof, you do not want to get hit by that. Because collectively, I think that more often than not will kill you. And that attack she just did summons a poison cloud. There it is. All that fog shit, it just went away. I forget if it poisons you or it toxics you. Either way, you don't want to get hit by that. Actually, I think if she like pokes you with her arm, that inflicts toxic. So yeah, those things are really dangerous. Don't get hit by them. Like Dark's, oh by the way, little fun guy over there. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, you wanna go over here? Forward. I thought I was locked on. Evidently not. So were there nothing important? I think there's a red titanite slab or a chunk. So I don't need it, but there's, I think, a titanite chunk. Well, a red titanite chunk or a slab over there. I nearly opened that. You don't want to do that, because it's a mimic. And a very important mimic. Pressed key, that's going to be important for some optional stuff later on. Here's the guy from earlier. Yeah, just hit the hit, honestly. What's time we have? I have like 12 more minutes and some change. Over here I think some items, I don't remember. I would just fucking walk off. Yeah, I think this is a Twin Humanities. Yep, okay. So yeah, now the lower you go, you can see how much more fucked this shit's getting. Like, this is a toppled over building. As you can tell by the windows. Wait, where are the windows? I thought there was windows. Yeah, here, we're just standing on a window. So yeah, this building just toppled the fuck over and it's covered in abyss shit. Like I said, this area is really fucked. And also here, a bottomless pit. And a shortcut to the beginning of this area. So we're gonna have to go through all that again. We have quite a bit of souls as well, honestly. Okay, I don't know if you can hear, but there was a scream right there. It's like a girl scream, by the way. It's pretty fucked. Which, I don't know why that's so spooky to me. I guess it might be because, like, where the fuck is it coming from? And it's probably like a human scream, and we have all these things running about, these bloated head things. Oh shit, I thought I almost fell off. So it's like, are there just these things running amok and hurting people? Just killing people? It's pretty fucked up. Send this back up, just in case. 10 more minutes. I think I'm gonna get to maybe... we'll see, honestly. Okay, so you're gonna want to lure these guys out. Thankfully, I think I only got one of those sorcerers' attention. You're still alive. Okay, I was holding forward mistakenly. It's fine. Oh hey, I got a humanity. I think there's an item around here. I'm gonna bother with it right now. Oof. Block, just in case. Fuck. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, fuck. Don't worry. It's fine. You bitch. See, it's fine. It's moss that shit, and we're good. So yeah, there's an item around here. Oh, this is the area I was talking about where it's pretty dangerous. I've died here a handful of times. I'll admit it. Hey, it's Dark Souls. It's not as difficult as people say, but it is challenging, I'll say that. And here we have one of the weirdest things in this game. I think they have a name, like Chain Prisoner or something like that. This thing. I was gonna swing its rock again. Oop. Oof. Yeah, if you have a... Basically, if you don't have a, what's it called? An Ultra Greatsword, and you one-hand an attack against this thing, it'll just bounce off like that. This thing is fucking weird. It has like mossy shoes. It's all bulbous. It has a pole sticking through it. It's wrapped up. It's just weird. You know what else is weird? All these beheaded fucking statues. With what kind of look like, what's his name? Gwendolyn's, outfit. With a Oolacile catalyst, I think it's called. It's weird. This whole place is weird. It's pretty spooky. This is the exit, or the entrance. There's the exit. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this area seems to have gone. Because this is essentially the end of this area. Oop. What's funny is that sometimes this guy's corpse gets stuck into the wall, so that's pretty funny. Don't only send that up because right here is a bonfire. By the way, what the fuck is this area, man? Infinitely black cages. Apparently this is a dungeon by this bonfire's name, I believe. Does it tell us? It does not. But I believe it's called like Oolacile Dungeon. But none of that matters because now we're in a new area. Oh, excuse me. The Chasm of the Abyss. There we go. There's a lizard. Be careful with this guy. Because I don't know if you could tell. Probably can, honestly. But look. Yeah, actually kind of can. You see all these like twinkling red lights? Those are the bloated head's eyes. So, as you can tell, there's quite a bit of them. Here's also some prism stones, randomly. Trying to think, do I want to bother? Nah. There's a really good sorcery over there. I'm not a sorcery build, so I'm not going to bother with it. You're going to have fun with that by yourself. Oop. So, Chasm of the Abyss. Pretty dark. There's a bunch of humanities, by the way. Why are there humanities there? I don't know. I really just don't know. But that's a lot of weird shit over there. By the way, I remember some months ago, like probably a year honestly ago, I invaded some guys, but I didn't like attack them. I was like being friendly. So they just went through all of Odlazile Township, and they let me come along with them. And then we got down here. Oh fuck! I don't know if you saw it, but there was something over there. There was a cat. But we got all the way over here, and they fell. They dropped down here, and then I dropped down, but I dropped down too fast. So like someone was here, and I jumped directly above them, or I landed directly above them. So like I kind of like slid off into this chasm over here. That was funny. And invasion in this game is really fun. I can understand people when they're like just trying to progress. Hi, cat. And they're just like, I just want to get through the game. I don't want to bother with all these other people being assholes to me. Like, I get that. Like, sometimes I just want to have fun, man. Come on. Silver ball over here. and a bunch of humanities. Boop. Got 2 with 1 swing, that's pretty cool. By the way, these humanities have a chance to drop the item humanity, so that's cool. Try to take him out with some stabs. Oh fuck. Oof. And there's Sif in that golden ring. I don't know if you could hurt him or her. Yeah, it's a her, I think. But usually I try to knock guys close while I'm attacking those things. Oh, that's sad. And here you have a weird shield. The cleansing red shield. It's a great shield, but it doesn't have the best physical defense. That's not the worst, I guess, but it's mostly for magic and fire. Actually, yeah, it's about the same as it's exactly the same as the crest shield for magic defense. Yeah, the Hevel shield is better. I think I was wondering that in the previous episode, and now we know. But yeah, it's a really weird shield. It's not great, but it's there, I guess. It's not as good as the normal Artorias Red Shield. In here we have a shortcut to this place that leads directly into Royal Wood. So that's cool. And I think there's probably someone over here, so I'm gonna show you this real quick. Artorias shield, I don't think I talked about it. Looks pretty fucking weird. Looks all dark and evil and shit. And, never mind, it's not here. So there's supposed to be an NPC that shows up here at some point. I don't know why they're not here. But that's, Odlazile Township and most of Chasm the Abyss. So yeah, just like that, we're quite a bit through the DLC. I don't have a lot of time left, so I think what I'm gonna do is just start the process for this, just so that in the next episode we could just do like a quick run through 2 more things, and then hell, even after that we might just next episode might be the last episode, because I don't think there's gonna be more than 2. 1 episode, possible. 2 episodes, probably. Well, then after that, we beat the game. Finally, after a year, over a year, we finally get to beat the game. And this is for the key that you get for killing that mimic. Not the first one, but like the one in the building with that dangerous room. And here's Giant. Go. Golf? I don't remember. So this guy is pretty cool. I fucking hate his outfit, by the way. It's gross. Like, if you kill him, you get it. And it looks fucking awful, man. It's so bad. So, Go is, or Goth. I'm gonna call him Goth. What's his face?